It is an honor to be here today as the first head of government of Timor Leste to visit the ASEAN Secretariat since we joined ASEAN. I extend my thanks to the Secretary General of ASEAN and the Secretariat team for the warm welcome.
Telespectadores, kita acompanha a informação Top News de Jakarta, Indonesia. Primeiro-Ministro Timor-Leste, Xanana Gusmao, sublinha que Timor Leste na entrada e a Associação Nação Sudeste Asiático ASEAN, halal Haraik, Gratidaun no Determinasaun. Também telespectadores, a convida de botar a acompanha Primeiro-Ministro autor declaração ne e haninha discurso político durante visita oficial do Secretariado ASEAN e a Jakarta, Indonesia. E a quinta-feira, Lourenço Luresin Ita, bulan dezembro, tinari rua Rodo Luresin Lima. Foi ensaio do pessoal principal representa Timor-Leste e a discussão negociação fronteira marítima Ronde da Ruak e a Jakarta, Indonesia. E a quinta-feira, Lourenço Luresin Ida, bulan dezembro, tinari rua Rodo Luresin Lima. Primeiro-Ministro continua a visita oficial Ida ba iha Secretariado ASEAN dia e a Jakarta, Indonesia. Today, e discurso chefe governo afirma visita oficial de Hadesang Ondra do dar chefe governo Timor-Leste badala uluk visita Secretariado ASEAN. Desde Timor-Leste na integração ba ASEAN, Timor-Leste na adesão ba ASEAN no dar realização ba BEHI na be clear order. Ida debos nessa afirmação makas ida ba povo nia viagem no dar nação. Husi resiliência no determinação ba esperança no promessa. No ne, chefe governo faz Timor-Leste na perspectiva coda ba responsabilidade na oportunidade sira de be membro ASEAN apresenta. Do lei a dúvida katak e a decada sira tirmai, historiador no comentador futuro sira sei descreve Timor-Leste na adesão ba ASEAN no dar momento pivotal ida e a desenvolvimento Timor-Lesteniano.
It is an honor to be here today as the first head of government of Timor Leste to visit the ASEAN Secretariat since we joined ASEAN. I extend my thanks to the Secretary General of ASEAN and the Secretariat team for the warm welcome. Before I begin, I must express our deep sorrow at the devastating floods and landslides in Aceh, North Sumatra, and West Sumatra, and at the severe flooding affecting other parts of Indonesia. On behalf of the government and people of Timor-Leste, I offer our heartfelt condolences to all who have lost loved ones and our sympathy to the families who are displaced or still waiting for news. In this time of grief, Timor-Leste stands with Indonesia and with the communities facing the impact of this tragedy. With this in mind, I turn now to the work that brings us together today. Ladies and gentlemen, for the people of Timor-Leste, our accession to ASEAN was the realization of long-held dreams. It was also a powerful affirmation of our journey as a nation, from resilience and determination to hope and promise. I'm going to briefly share with you Timor-Leste's perspective on the responsibilities and opportunities ASEAN membership presents. I have no doubt that in the decades to come, future historians and commentators will describe Timor Leste's accession to ASEAN as a pivotal moment in our Timor Leste's development. A pivotal moment that turned our gaze from our difficult past to look forward, outward, and recognize we are a part of a great region, a great whole. Our journey to this pivotal moment was long and often lonely. The Portuguese arrived in 1515. For centuries, colonial rule defined our place in the world. In 1975, as Portugal departed its colonies, the Timorese declared unilaterally independence. I led our resistance force in the mountains and valleys of our country, often from the world, often cut off from the world, but never from the conviction that self-determination was our right. For decades, we felt forgotten. Then the Asian financial crisis triggered the reformasi political movement that offered hope to our people. And in early 1999, the new Indonesian President B.J. Habibie agreed to allow the Timorese to vote on our future. In August 1999, we bravely exercised our right to self-determination and voted overwhelmingly for independence. On 20 May 2002, the Democratic Republic of Timor Leste was reborn as an independent and sovereign nation. From the beginning, we understood that the success of our small nation depended on friendship and cooperation within our region. We prioritized reconciliation with Indonesia. We understood that independence, infused with resentment and bitterness, would not deliver stability or opportunity for our people. We understood that in the wake of reformasi, Indonesians were also living through a period of disruption and seeking a more just and democratic future. Reformasi gave us a genuine sense of solidarity with the people of Indonesia. So, instead of being trapped by the past, we were determined to look forward. We acknowledge our separate and shared histories and then moved forward together in a partnership based on respect, cooperation, and mutual interest. Our reconciliation with Indonesia allowed our new nation to build our future alongside our largest neighbor without fear or grievance. It is testimony of the success of our partnership that it was my dear friend, Indonesia's first directly elected president, Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono, who first encouraged us to apply to ASEAN membership in 2011. Today, the strong and friendly relationship between Indonesia and Timor Leste is an example of true reconciliation, one that we have believed provides a model not just for our region, but for the world. Ladies and gentlemen, The realization of Timor-Leste's long-held dream to join ASEAN brings with it responsibilities and opportunities. As a member of ASEAN, we have a responsibility to respect and adopt the core values of ASEAN. This includes peaceful cooperation, respect for sovereignty, unity in diversity, regional solidarity, collective responsibility for enhancing regional peace, good governance, and the principles of democracy, respect for fundamental freedoms, the promotion and protection of human rights, and ASEAN centrality. For Timor-Leste, these are not abstract ideals. They reflect our lived experience as a country of struggle, reconciliation, and nation building. And now, as a member of ASEAN, we have the responsibility to ensure these ideals and values are reflected in our laws, policies, and institutions. As Prime Minister, I am leading the reforms that must be made to ensure our full integration in ASEAN. We have adopted a whole of government approach to our participation in ASEAN, making it the responsibility of the entire government, not just a single ministry. Importantly, our government considers that participation in ASEAN structures and meetings is not an expense. It is an investment in our country's and our region's future. We are working with the ASEAN Secretariat and the ASEAN member states to fulfill all post-accession commitments and join ASEAN's economic agreements. We are strengthening our national laws, regulations, and institutions to ensure smooth integration across all three ASEAN pillars: political, security, economic, and social cultural. We are modernizing our customs system and rationalizing our trade and investment rules and standards. Ladies and gentlemen, we are also aware that ASEAN membership brings with it the responsibility to contribute positively to our regional solidarity. No longer does Timor-Leste stand alone. We are now part of the regional political and economic architecture. ASEAN creates a space for dialogue, trust, and friendship between leaders and between countries. Timor-Leste now has a responsibility to contribute meaningfully to the dialogue, to build stronger relationships in our region, and to support the building of trust and peace. As part of this commitment, in 2026, I hope to be able to visit most ASEAN nations to strengthen bonds of friendship and progress, regional integration and cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, just as ASEAN membership creates responsibility, It also presents great opportunities for our country. Thanks to our ASEAN membership, Timor Leste is now part of a dynamic and innovative regional community of more than 670 million people.
Além desse, o governo cidadão sublinha que o debate Timor-Leste tem luta e passado, a queda suci invasão portuguesa to Indonésia, to reta independência, e a fulang agosto tina rihun ida atusia sendo luresensia, Timor-Ansira, o atembradi, exerce direito ba autodeterminação do voto a maioria voto ba independência. Today, iha loron dulu fulang maio tina rihun rua República Democrática Timor-Leste moris filafali do dar nação independente no soberano. Enquanto a tu recorda fali kata que a realização ba Timor-Leste nembehi de Becler Oda, a tu adere ba ASEAN, lori responsabilidade na oportunidade sira, no dar membro ASEAN. Timor-Leste iha responsabilidade a tu respeito do adota valor principal sira ASEAN dian, hadesat, cooperação pacífica, respeito ba soberania, unidade e a diversidade, solidariedade regional, responsabilidade coletiva bahasa dan regional, governação dia, do princípio de democracia dia, respeito ba liberdade fundamental sira, promoção no proteção no centralidade ASEAN dia. Entretanto, a oportunidade nessa o governo Xanana hatou sentimento tristeza de beclean, a inundação no Raihalai de be estraga tebes e Aceh Sumatra, no norte, no Sumatra Ocidental, no ba inundação macas de be afeta parte Siracelo e a República Indonésia. Além de secretário-geral ASEAN, Kim Holt sublinha Timor-Leste tem papel importante no compromisso meti bahari no integração comunidade ASEAN. Secretário-Geral Kim Holt reafirma se continuação secretariado ASEAN dia Timor Leste e a integração tomak e a ASEAN. Reportagem TVE.
And a shared commitment to a people-centered ASEAN community.
Telespectadores, declaração Primeiro-Ministro Xanana Gusmao Afirma, compromisso Timor-Leste ninia onde é membro ativo do responsável da ASEAN, do contribui para a paz, da cooperação regional. Também telespectadores, a dinâmica informação completa de BM transmite na Baita Bossira, o seu estúdio. A Maria Elizabeth, a equipa de BM Serviço Mútuo Berestão do Rio, Carcato agradece a Baita Bossira. Adeus.
Benhira emissimo notícia ida dia close. Hosira nebe halo ligação, hoita bota futuro. Tamba ligação, mabot nebe haliburita. Dauluk hoita bamuristoma. Timor Telecom, liga mais.